Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Someone requested that I do a video about my key bindings, and I think it was the case actually to do a video about them since I changed them a little bit. So let's quickly go over them. First of all, we need to create a focus target and then change our main target to this guy right here. So this is pretty much how I have them. There's the normal spell and there's the control and data sign button for the focus spell. So let's say if I want to cast Death Grip, it's on Q. I can simply cast it on the main target. But if I don't want to change my priority from the main target and just want to Death Grip the other guy, which is probably a healer and he's trying to cast something, I can just control and Q from his direction. Target is tapped. Yeah, whatever. And that would bring him towards me. Uh, Next one is X and Control X with Asphyxiate. It's just like Death Grip. I can use it on the main target pressing the normal button X, and on the focus target pressing the control X, just like that. And then there's the mind freeze. Same thing, either on the main target with normal F or on the focus target with control F. please please do keep in mind that these are pretty much the interrupts, and just two more after these ones that I will explain in a little bit. But these are the interrupts, and I mainly don't use neither Death Grip nor Asphyxiate nor Mind Freeze on the main target unless it is a Destruction Warlock or Fire Mage. Other than that, there's nothing too scary in this game to force us to use our abilities on the main target. Okay, so these are pretty much them. Q, X, Control X, F, and Control F. After that, there's the semi-burst macro. It's actually a burst macro, but I don't use it all at the same time. It's this macro right here. Cast sequence at cursor, raise abomination, and unholy frenzy. If you guys are wondering why I have it like this and why I don't have apocalypse in my burst macro in the first place, it's because due to reasons which I have no idea why is actually not working, my apocalypse cannot be used in my burst macro. I don't know, it's a bug of mine. And then why I have only Raise Abomination and Unholy Frenzy is because in most arenas, if we are against a warrior or another Unholy Death Knight, we need to get rid of some abilities before we actually use our burst. So what I like to do is press it just once, so it summons the Abomination, and this guy lasts for 20 seconds, I believe. If I'm right, it's 25 seconds. Oh my god. And we also have a Magus of the Dead from our Azerite traits. So I like to get this guy out, get some abilities out of them, and depends on how fast they are actually using their abilities. After they use them, I like to press it one more time to go for Unholy Frenzy and press Control 4. I have it on Control 4, I know it's weird, but that's how I got it, to use my Apocalypse and then go for huge necrotic strikes combined with that. But this is not a video about burst, this is a video about key bindings. So this is the burst. Shift R, I got it right here, Shift R. And then we have the pet stun and the pet leap abilities, which they are two different things, because the leap, if used with dark transformation, is actually an interrupt for 2 seconds. These are actually the only macros that I don't have with a focus target, because it would be already too much to handle focus with asphyxiate, focus with death grip, focus with mind freeze, and all that. So first of all, I have the Shift F on the leap, but with this one I like to circle through the targets. I know that's how I got used to it. I think using this with control focus would be way too hard. So simply do it like that, press it twice, because that's how the macro is. Wait, where is it? This one. Press it twice, once for the dark transformation, once for the leap, and it will interrupt the target for 2 seconds. And then I have Shift T for the stun on the target. After that I have my anti-magic shell on R. This is just to press it really quick in really tough situations, because it's something that you need to be really quick at your defenses. So it's on R. And then I have a macro with Lichborn actually. If it's not Lichborn, it would be Iceborne Fortitude on T right here. And the macro goes like this: cast Lichborn or cancel Aura Lichborn. Cancel Aura Lichborn. Why I have it like this? It's because sometimes I don't use it to necessarily survive the damage, I only use it to get out of CC. But as you can see, the slow is just too much, so if I press it again, it will remove it, so we can move faster. After that, on the console thingy, I have my Soul Reaper. This is again to reach it very quickly in case I need some more necrotic strikes. Let's say I run out of runes, quickly press my Soul Reaper and then some more necrotic strikes. After that I have on F3 my, actually no, let's get them in order. I have on F1 my Maledict, F2 my Defend Decay with a macro to press it, to cast it actually at the cursor's location. So if it's over there, I simply press F2 and it casts over there. After F2 I have on F3 my Raise Dead to call the pet when it dies in arena. And F4 I keep it for emergency situations. It's not actually transfusion, it would be either transfusion or anti-magic zone. If I need anything else in here, the F4 is the button for that. After that I have my E and my control E for the Chains of Ice. So let's say this is the main target, I press E, Chains of Ice on him. Of course it doesn't show because it's a target dummy, but if I press control E, it will actually use it on the focus target, which is most of the times a healer. After that, I've already said about control 4 with Apocalypse. I don't know, I find it really easy to simply press control 4 and use our Apocalypse. After that I have control 2 for my Death Pact. Again, it's because it's way easier for me to press control 2 for Death Pact than control 1 or control 3. I don't know, that's how I see it. After that I have control T for our medallion, our gladiator's medallion, to remove the stun. And the only two things left are actually 4 things left, but these are pretty useless. Just the mount is on G and the Defcade is on H, in case I need it randomly, just to get rid of them. And after that is the upper left mouse button for my Dark Flight and lower left mouse button for my Depth's Advance. I have them both on mouse buttons because they are abilities of of speed, and I have them one next to each other, so in case I don't have one, it's on cooldown, I can quickly press the other one. But be careful with your Depth's Advance. If you are fighting monks, always keep it for the Ring of Peace, or however it's called. Okay, so these are my macros right now. They are a little bit messy, but also a little bit calculated. I don't know, it's it's a vortex right here, but it's a calculated vortex. The most important things actually, as I said, are the interrupts. You need to have them on 2 separate buttons, because Death Grip is not really an interrupt, but you can use it as one. Asphyxiate to quickly cast it on the healer, Mind Freeze for the same reason, the Burst with the Apocalypse over here, in which I told you sometimes you don't have to use it all at once. Oh, by the way, if you wanna use it all at once, you just have to press this twice and press your Apocalypse, which is control 4 in my situation, and that would be our Burst. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, see you on the next one. Peace.